Labor Day, always a key moment in any presidential race, was dominated by coronavirus concerns. Democratic nominee Joe Biden claims President Trump uses politics instead of science to guide the federal government's response. The president, meanwhile, says his opponent is questioning vaccine research. Paula Reid is at the White House for us. Paula, good morning to you. This is a high-stakes political conversation. What else is the president saying here?
Good morning, Tony. Well, yesterday may have been a holiday for many Americans, but both presidential candidates were busy trying to rally their supporters ahead of the November election. President Trump yesterday held an event not too far from where I'm standing here on the north side of the White House. It was billed as a Labor Day press conference, but it sounded a lot like a campaign rally.
Biden's a stupid person, you know that.
President Trump used the White House as a backdrop for an abbreviated version of his standard campaign stump speech.
Biden and his very liberal running mate, the most liberal person in Congress, by the way, is not a competent person.
He vilified his opponents for expressing concern about political pressure rushing the development of a vaccine.
It would have to be a credible source of information that talks about the efficacy and the reliability of whatever he's talking about. I will not take his word for it.
They're going to make the vaccine into a negative.
But the president has repeatedly tied the vaccine's timeline to the election.
We're going to have a vaccine very soon, maybe even before a very special date. You know what date I'm talking about?
Monday afternoon, Joe Biden said that the president had politicized the process, but if scientists said a vaccine was safe, he would take it.
If I could get a vaccine tomorrow, I'd do it. If it cost me the election, I'd do it.
Meanwhile, the president continued to refute a report by the Atlantic magazine alleging he canceled a visit to an American cemetery near Paris in 2018 because he reportedly said the cemetery was filled with losers.
Only an animal would say a thing like that.
But the president went on to attack military leaders.
I'm not saying the military is in love with me. The soldiers are. The top people in the Pentagon probably aren't, because they want to do nothing but fight wars so that all of those wonderful companies that make the bombs and make the planes and make everything else stay happy.
And Biden seized on the report, invoking his late son, Beau, an Iraq war veteran who died of cancer in 2015.
When it comes to veterans, he's downright un-American. I've never said that about a president, ever, ever, ever. These are heroes. I'll tell you something. My Beau wasn't a loser.
President Trump heads to Florida and then North Carolina later today. One of the top Republicans in the county that the president is visiting in North Carolina is encouraging the president to wear a mask during his visit and follow the governor's order. He advises the president that when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and when in North Carolina, do as the governor says. Now, just a moment ago, I got off the phone with a White House source who tells me that the president is currently working on a list of potential Supreme Court picks. So those are people that he would nominate to the high court if he got an opening, which is very likely if he's reelected. I'm told that that list could be released as soon as this week. Anthony?
All right, Paula, thank you.